Hello and welcome back to our travel blog on the road to Cali. OMG. So this is Ichi Tenchi and Dargon. Yes, I had to go full Cali prep there because, well, we are going to California.
Yep.
So we wanted to talk about all the weird stuff that has happened so far on our trip. Right now we are in the middle of Arizona. We just got done eating a brontosaurus burger.
Which will be a special video once we can actually edit our videos.
Yes. And so with full tummies and good taste in our mouth, we decided to talk about all the weird stuff that has happened from start to now.
Yeah.
So it started out with
Sorry if I'm not in frame, people.
We were about in Fort Worth, and Dargon's mom texted us to see where we were because pretty much on the freeway right outside of our apartment place that we had just left, apparently there was a car chase between the police
and an RV of all things
that exploded and burned.
Yeah. Which was at Fielder and Cooper, which is like one and a half exit. No, like one and a half exits down from our apartments.
Yeah.
Where we were.
And not only that was at like 5 o'clock in the morning because it was only like an hour and a half after we left our apartment.
Yeah.
So it started off that early.
Yep.
Weird stuff.
Yeah.
So when we got to, it wasn't Fort Worth, it was right out of Fort Worth.
It was Arlington. It was considered Arlington.
No, the McDonald's.
Oh, the McDonald's. No, it was. It was just outside of Fort Worth that we were at.
Yeah, it was, because it was like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
6:30 in the morning at that point. And we wanted coffee. We were searching for Starbucks, which Starbucks, you guys really need to open like all the time.
Yeah.
Because people traveling freaking need coffee.
Yeah. We happen to have a local Starbucks in Arlington on the north side.
It was right down the street from us.
But it is not a 24-hour... Yeah, it's not a 24-hour Starbucks.
Yeah.
It's one of their Starbucks diners. They call them Starbucks diners, and they're only open after 5:30 a.m. or something like that. So.
Yeah. Well, they were closed, and so I thought, well, let's just go to Fort Worth because they are going to have a ton of Starbucks that are open 24 hours. Well, the freeway we were on didn't have many opened exits.
Yeah.
Off ramps. So I was just like, screw it. We'll just get it later. Let's just go to McDonald's and get one of their iced coffees because you could put a shot in one of those.
Yeah.
Well, Dargon said that.
Yeah.
So we went there and we had breakfast and a coffee. And we sit down and then there's this elderly gentleman that was sitting fairly close to us. And we started talking, and he was a really sweet guy.
Yeah.
He was really, really nice. And he was talking about how he likes to reward kids with good behavior. Like if he sees a kid that is like trying to help him, like a kid goes and runs open the door and helps him, he'll give him a $5 gift card. He carries around $5 McDonald's gift cards with him all the time to reward people for good behavior. Which is really kind of cool, and it's really kind of smart because the people that he does that to aren't looking for rewards. They're not looking for any kind of recognition or anything like that, which I think is exactly why he does it.
Yep.
And so we sat there and we talked to him for, what, 30, 45 minutes?
Yeah.
We were done eating and everything, and we were drinking our coffee. We were both, you know, all three of us were just having fun talking and just enjoying each other's company. And then at the end, he pulls out his wallet and gives us each a $5 gift card. We're like, no, it's okay, you know, we weren't expecting this. And he's like, exactly. And so he had us take him. So it was really quite sweet. It was really surprising, but quite sweet, which is exactly why it kind of hit me after he already left it. That's why he gives it to people who aren't expecting it. Like he's seen two young people willing to talk to a stranger that's an elderly man and talk politely and actually get to know him, even though knowing we're not gonna have a relationship after, you know, and that we were courteous and that we were interested. So I guess that's why he did it, because we most definitely did not ask. It was a complete surprise, honestly. But yeah, that was the second weird thing. And then everything was normal until we arrived in Arizona. Seriously, the New Mexico, the rest of Texas, normal, completely normal. Arizona, bam, everything weird happens. Starts off where usually when you enter a new state, they have a huge welcome to so-and-so sign. Okay, like we've been to Texas and Oklahoma and Kansas.
I've been to
New
Nebraska.
Mexico, California. They all have welcome to so-and-so sign. And usually what the state is best known as, right at the border. So you know what state you're leaving and what state you are entering. Well, Arizona don't have that. And I was watching it on the GPS because I was curious how long we're going to be in New Mexico. Well, I seen that I was right at the cuff. And then I was like, well, I'm at the GPS shows that I'm at the cuff of Arizona. But maybe it's just a little bit wrong because I don't see the sign saying Arizona anywhere. It's nowhere to be found. And so when I get like 12 miles into Arizona, bam, there's a welcome sign. Like, where were you for the whole last 12 miles? Why were you not at the beginning? What happened? This is Route 66 too. So it's very popular and very well known and very much driven. So I would think that it would be at the entrance at least to this highway.
Yeah. Just letting you know, the original Route 66 signs, there's only one on Route 66. We did not see it along the way. There's only one still up, and they have not taken it down. It's now I-40 and 41 and something else, and 80.
Yeah.
So they didn't say anything about Route 66 until we saw it on the GPS.
Yeah. But anyways, so the welcome to Arizona sign was 12 miles in. Okay, so...
Not to mention, 7 miles later, there was another sign that said, welcome to Arizona.
I've seen a total of 4 welcome to Arizona signs on the same stretch of highway since then.
Yeah.
But not at the entrance. No, not at the entrance. In the complete middle of nowhere. Where you know you're in Arizona. You know you're in Arizona. And it says, welcome to Arizona, the Grand Canyon State. Okay. Still, where were you 200 miles ago? Okay, whatever. And then, after that, there's billboards all over the road, which is freaking awesome. And we seen one saying gourmet coffee for, what was it?
79 cents a cup.
79 cents a cup. So I'm like, woo-hoo, baby! Gourmet coffee for 79 cents? Sign me up. Got off the exit. It was a gas station from 1920, completely still intact. Not working though. And the shop that was there was closed down. So there was no gourmet coffee anywhere.
That was my ultimate disappointment.
I was brokenhearted. I wanted to cry. And then I wanted to kick something because I got teased with coffee. Do you know, Arizona, you do not tease travelers who are traveling from different states going through yours with coffee. Seriously, you tease with coffee. Do you not realize how jacked up that is? Gourmet coffee, 79 cents. Exit now. Yeah! Drive from frickin' Texas to that sign. Your butt's gonna get off. And then to find everything closed down. Messed up. Then I go back and get on the same stretch of freeway. Okay. And there goes another issue. Right off the bat. When I exited the highway, it was a normal highway. 2-lane highway. Going 75 miles an hour. Completely good. Get back on it after going through this little coffee tease thing that Arizona put me through. And there's double, like the double yellow lines over here, but white. With signs saying, no passing, no lane sharing,
and no merging.
No merging, no anything. So you just stay in your lane and you shut up and you behave yourself for 8 miles. And guess why? No freaking reason! Seriously, no reason. There was no road construction. It was a 2-way highway with people going on the other side like it is right now. It's just like this. Boom, double white lines over there. Why? Why? What's the purpose? I don't get it. What did that accomplish? It didn't do anything. It was not an off-ramp. That was a highway. I don't get it. I don't understand. So that went on for 8 miles. Yeah. And then what else weird happened?
We saw a supersonic jet.
Oh, tell them about your dinosaur.
Oh, okay. So there is a green dinosaur on the right side of the road headed towards California and Arizona. It's a green dinosaur kind of looking.
It wants to be a dinosaur, but
its face looks mangled. Its jaw is propped open with a dismantled and mutilated human mannequin that's completely naked. So we didn't get a picture of it because we were just stunned and awed at what happened, and we weren't in the right minds to grab the camera and say, "Look, we got to take a picture of that." We were like, "What the hell was that?"
It was confusing.
Very.
It was whole lots of WTFs. Yeah, and then later on down the road, probably like what, 20 miles down the road?
Yeah.
There were 2 other dinosaurs, but these were distinctly dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And they looked like they were about ready to cross the road.
Yeah, they were like Apatosaurus.
Oh, and then just recently, I seen a freaking human-sized frog holding his woohoo, taking a pee. Yeah.
Yeah, people in Arizona have a interesting...
And he was facing the road, so I gotta see him holding his woohoo, taking a pee on the side of the road, facing me.
Interstate 40 westbound towards Los Angeles. Then
what the heck, Arizona? Seriously, there is something wrong with Arizona, and that's coming from a Californian, so you know it's bad. You know it's weird. If it weirds somebody like me out, who is married to DARGON and grew up in California,
Interstate 40 westbound towards Los Angeles.
then it's
Then
weird.
Take the freeway.
Yep, so
and we are only halfway through Arizona, and 90% of the weird stuff we have experienced
has been here in Arizona.
Yeah. Yeah, so Arizona, y'all are weird. Y'all are some kind of special species or something.
Follow
I've
Interstate
never
40
seen...
westbound towards Bakersfield for 323 miles.
I never seen anything like what I have experienced here today. It's been a bit on the crazy side.
Whoa, bumpy.
What?
Bumpy. Bumpy.
Oh, well, yeah, it's the road. Yeah, like point it towards the road. This is the same highway that I was traveling on for the 2 white lines, and it was like literally just bam, right there, and then 8 miles down the road, no, just turns back into this. No reason, nothing around, no nothing, just no passing all of a sudden for 8 miles. It's like, okay. Huh? What?
It's almost 20 minutes long.
Oh, okay. Alright guys, this is all for this video, and we shall update you again. Maybe
In
when
the
we
next
get
one.
closer to California.
Yeah, and these two, this one and the previous video, are very far delayed because we did stop at a McDonald's, but the Wi-Fi was so crappy that it would have taken 2 hours waiting to upload the videos. So we did not wait 2 hours to upload the videos. We will wait until we can stop and upload the videos with some proper Wi-Fi. So
Yes.
we will see you in the next video. Bye.